Good morning to all. In this video, I would like to explain about linked list. Okay, so this is the unit 4 of your syllabus. Okay, first of all, we should explain the linked list. Before going to explain, first explain the limitations of arrays. Okay, so what are the problems with arrays? So once to overcome these problems, we should include the linked list. Okay, so what first of all we discussed what are the problems with arrays. Okay, so actually the array size is fixed, so that means array is a static data structure. Okay, so actually the arrays is a static data structure. So that means a static data structure means suppose we have to declare an array int a of 100. Okay, so now a is an array with size 100. Okay, in this array we should include only 100 elements. Okay, so out of this 100, suppose we want to insert 101 element, we should not insert 101 element into that array. So that is the problem to in the arrays, the first problem. Okay, and again once the memory is allocated using array, it cannot be modified and resized. And suppose out of this suppose our example int a of 100. So out of this a of 100, so now we have to use only 10 elements. So the remaining 90 elements or space is wasted. Okay, that means the memory allocated for this array. Okay, suppose int a of 100. So now the size is 200 bytes. Okay, so actually each element occupied 2 bytes, 100 elements occupied by the 200 bytes. So now we want to use only 10 elements, first 10 elements. So that's out of 200 bytes, we should use only 20 bytes of data. Okay, remaining 180 bytes of data is wastage. Okay, that is the main problem with an arrays. Okay, to overcome this problem, so to overcome this problem, we should introduce the linked lists. Okay, so first of all, what is linked list? So define. So what is the definition of linked list? So the linked list is a linear data structure. Okay, so linked list is a linear data structure that contains a sequence of elements such that each element links to its next element in the sequence. So చూడండి డెఫినేషన్ బాగా అండర్స్టాండ్ చేసుకోండి. లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ ఈజ్ ఏ లీనియర్ డేటా స్ట్రక్చర్ దట్ కంటైన్స్ ఏ సీక్వెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్. సో ఆ ఎలిమెంట్స్ లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ అనేది ఏంటి లీనియర్ డేటా స్ట్రక్చర్. అక్కడ సీక్వెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఆ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, ఒకదానికొకటి లింక్ అయి ఉంటాయి. Okay, so ante linked list is a linear data structure so that contains sequence of elements such that each element links to its next element. So each element in a linked list is called as a node. Okay, so a element linked list lo emantaru, a elements ni node antaru. Okay, adi definition of linked list. So next, what are the advantages of linked list? So the main advantage of linked list is, so the linked list is a dynamic data structure. Okay, so that means the size can be shrinking and growing during the execution of your program. Okay, and linked list have a efficient memory utilization. Okay, and whatever the drawbacks occur in the arrays, to overcome this we should introduce our linked list, and insertion and deletion are easier and efficient. And again, many complex applications can be easily carried out with linked list. Okay, so first we see the what is linked list. Again, after that we have to understand easily. So advantages. Okay, so we discussed advantages, and again there is some problems with the linked list. So it consumes a more space because of every node required additional pointer to share the address of the next node. Okay, so first listen this advantages and disadvantages. So once we go through the linked list, so we can understand these words. So the next another drawback is searching a particular element in list difficult. Okay, so and also time consuming. Okay, searching a particular element in a list is difficult and also time consuming. So we have ఇక్కడ కూడా మెమరీ అనేది వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది. దేనికి వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది అంటే అడ్రస్ని స్టోర్ చేసుకునే దానికి మెమరీ వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, అది ఫస్ట్ ప్రాబ్లం. అండ్ సెకండ్ ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే, సో సెర్చింగ్ అన్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఈజ్ డిఫికల్ట్ and also time consuming. Okay, so these are the some advantages and disadvantages of a linked list. Okay, so and go for the types of linked list. Okay, so there are several types of linked list. So in this one, the first one is single linked list, and second one is double linked list, and third one is circular linked list. Okay, so out of the circular linked list, there are two linked list is circular single linked list is circular double linked list is there. Okay, so basically single linked list, double linked list, and circular linked list. So single linked list means so items navigated only one direction, so that is forward direction only. Okay, so items are navigated by only one direction, so that is so forward direction only. In the double linked list, so items can be navigated both the directions, so that is forward direction as well as backward direction. And next one is circular linked list. So in this case, circular linked list is the last element. So last element is connected to the first element. Okay, so last item contains a link of the first element as the next as the first element. Okay, so that means circular linked list means so the last node will be connected to the first. Okay, again the first node. Okay, so this is the three types of linked list. Okay, now we discussed one by one. Okay, in next video.